Good Saturday. We are looking at some areas of patchy fog this morning. No real dense fog, nothing thick to worry about, but we are seeing some of that lower visibility further south in the San Joaquin Valley. So Modesto, areas of Stockton, looking at visibility reduced to about 5 to even 3 miles. And then areas like Santa Rosa, closer toward Napa as well, also looking at reduced visibility down to about a quarter mile today. Now we will see some sunshine, mostly sunny skies and a light breeze. So it's going to feel nice through the afternoon hours, but through the morning, it may actually feel a tiny bit cooler than what the actual temperature is reading. So yeah, you're right. It is going to feel cold when you're saying it doesn't feel like 40 degrees. It feels like 35. Well, we are getting a light breeze that may make it feel a little cooler. Now, chances of Sierra snow showers are in the forecast, at least from Sunday early morning hours. We could expect to see the increase in cloud coverage rolling in overnight. So let's talk about this fog. This morning, seeing some patchy areas of fog. Otherwise, we could expect to see another quick fog activity early Sunday morning. But here's what we're looking at in terms of weather and low pressure systems. Now, this system here moving through the Pacific Northwest has pushed its warm front in, creating some of that rain between the cold and warm front. And as soon as the cold front begins to pass through, that'll start bringing in the winds. And that's when we can expect the winds to start picking up for your Sunday. Now, this atmospheric river is further fueling the low pressure system, so it draws up the moisture from the south close to Hawaii, pulls in that moisture, and then the low pressure's rotation actually pulls it in, and that's where we start to see excess rainfall. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we will benefit in Northern California from the excess rain. It looks like the Pacific Northwest will pretty much keep it to themselves. Now, areas along the borderline there of Oregon and Northern California may start to see some of that rain closer to Redding even, but the majority of this precipitation is really going to flow into the Sierra, and that's where we're going to see some chances of showers and also snow showers. But the highest elevation of the snow showers, we're really only looking at possibility of accumulation of about an inch. So if it does begin to snow, we don't really expect most of that to stick there. We're going to expect very light areas of snow possible. All right, let's talk about that rain that could move through the foothills. For us, though, in the valley and the Bay Area, it looks like mostly cloudy skies start rolling in later on tonight, 8 p.m. And then we'll continue to see that. And really the best chance we have for some of that snow begins to move through areas just south there of Truckee and South Lake Tahoe toward Yosemite at 7:30 a.m. So areas further north, just around here in the Tahoe area, may see a little precipitation closer to about 5:30 to about 6 a.m. or so. Otherwise, we're really only seeing that much, and then most of it leaves. Best shot we have is for a little bit more rainfall there at 4:30 p.m. closer to Reno. Some of that may begin to make its way toward Tahoe, but again, we really aren't expecting to see any major snowfall, delays, really any lane closures for that matter. Highways should be good and open for tomorrow. If you are worried about it in the morning, I would just leave maybe 8, 9 a.m. or so. Otherwise, we're really not going to expect to see any accumulation causing real holdups tomorrow. Now in the valley, clear and sunshine. We'll start off with some cloud coverage in the morning. Then most of that starts to clear out. We'll see partly sunny to mostly sunny skies on Sunday, and that carries on really toward the rest of the week. So let's talk about some of that snow. Where are we likely to see it? Well, we'll fast forward here and push into play where we can see some of the snowfall. If we look at just toward 108 near Sonora, if you're taking that roadway up, you can see a little bit at some of the higher elevations. Otherwise, we'll keep looking toward further north, I-80 north. We'll see more of that snow accumulation possible there. You can see some of that there. Again, 1 inch possible. Now, if you see this color here, that little blue shade, much higher elevations, that's 1 to 3 inches. So even the top elevations aren't expecting a whole lot of this snowfall, and most of it just isn't going to stick. All right, so let's talk about the wind, because as that cold front begins to pass through, that's where we'll start to see things change for us in terms of even the way it feels, because temperature will be affected by the wind. It just feels colder. Now, calm to light winds still in the valley. We're talking 5-mile-per-hour winds. Fairfield will see a little pickup there toward the Delta, about 10-mile-per-hour winds, and into San Francisco as well. But take a look at the Sierra. You see the colors really lighting up there in yellow and orange. That's about 20 to 30-mile-per-hour winds possible in some of these spots, but you see it again primarily toward Yosemite. Further north, Truckee's reading 5, as well as South Lake Tahoe with 7-mile-per-hour winds. Now, although the stations monitoring these winds say that, some other areas could start to see pickups closer to about 10 to even 20-mile-per-hour winds. All right, things really start to calm down across the board from the Sierra toward the Bay Area as we get to about 11 p.m. So that's pretty much the brunt of the system for Sunday. That's here and gone. and then we'll just see some warm temperatures on the way. Now, mid to low 60s in the foothills, 52 for South Lake Tahoe and Truckee. Temperatures do drop as we move through the week into the upper 40s, but not much of a major change. Mostly sunny to partly sunny skies. And then for the Bay Area, you're looking at some mid to low 60s in San Francisco, 67 in Antioch, upper 60s, Modesto, Turlock, and Patterson today. Hopefully, or maybe we could break a 70 for some of those people hoping for warmer temperatures. Mid 60s, Sacramento, as well as Folsom. Pretty much most of the Sacramento Valley areas looking at about 66 degrees. Mid 60s are going to continue through the week, and we really don't see much of a fluctuation in temperature. The only one really here is going to be about 64 to 67, mostly sunny skies. We could hit a 70-degree temperature next weekend, and the best chance we have for drizzle will be the following Sunday.